This is episode 3. All right, 3, 2, 1, play. And I'm having custard tarts, if you're wondering.
To rain.
It is From here, we can wait out the rain there. Excellent, in fact.
You are injured.
Perhaps the Crabtrees keep a spare key somewhere. Likely they got caught in the storm as well. How did you...
I climbed through the window.
Oh.
I need to get warm. I lit a fire before.
Does not take a genius.
Oh, didn't play.
Fire?
What are you two looking at?
That is where the Crabtrees stay.
The bed is decent enough. And you are welcome to wear anything in the wardrobe.
It wouldn't be right for me to wear clothing. Your injury, I can make a compress if you...
Thank you, but I assure you, it is not.
And then let's make dinner. And then go check his wound. There's blood there, I'm sure. I told you. Broken glass. He's in pain.
Are you unwell? Mr. Bridgerton, you are burning up. Forgive me.
Is that all it took? Boy, you better get away from me with that. What kind of writing is this?
Kiss me.
Girl, you heard him the first time.
Do not leave me again.
Do not leave me again. Is that all it took to make you stop aching and raking up and down in the bed? He knows it's you, girl. You can smile.
Dearest gentle reader, and where better to find new maids? Lady Penwood is said to have entitled one of Lady Hamilton's laundry maids, leading to rather unpleasant results. The tempest growing as each, and so the great maid war.
Perhaps the lady came over for tea.
Oh, good morning.
An unchaperoned lady.
Mr. Crabtree, Sophie, would you give us a moment?
But had we known Mr. Bridgerton was here,
Of course. But sensible and truly ever-wise.
I'm glad you think so. Perfect timing to chaperone Hyacinth's finishing lessons.
Oh, Lord.
Unless, of course, you would prefer to speak to suitors today?
Well, perhaps you will benefit from the lessons too, Eloise.
Tutor on posture. Oh.
I watched Lady Abercorn trip over her own dress. Fell over on Rotten Row.
Oh, it is not that I would laugh at another's misfortune.
That's why we treat our staff as members of our family. I have received an offer to work for another household.
I would have loved to have seen the looks on their faces when you rejected them.
The rate for housekeepers has gone up in 20 years.
An increase in salary?
Increasing my salary. But it's only because I know you know how often I go beyond.
I will take your request into consideration.
Into consideration, and when will I hear the feedback, and when will the consideration be?
That is a lovely pendant. Come along for breakfast, dear.
Excellent.
It's no trouble.
I
shall stay while you eat with your guests.
The Crabtrees have been with me 20 years. I've never seen anyone eat a meal with such enthusiasm.
He loves his time here in the country. Oh.
Consumed by my obligations in London to Crabtree. We should be making our way back after
Oh, no.
Mrs. Crabtree, you are being unreasonable. I am feeling much improved.
I've learned it's best to do as she says.
I've already said. You are my guest.
Then what do you suggest I do?
Are you incapable of leisure?
I am not interested in maids.
We have 142 maids and manservants, Your Majesty.
I pay my maids well and treat them with respect.
Imagine wanting to leave here.
Whatever amuses Her Majesty most.
Was it nice for you?
John,
Uh-huh.
do you think it unusual we are not yet with child?
Well, you're not yet even a year married. A woman is more likely to conceive if she achieves a pinnacle.
A pinnacle orgasm?
You are achieving a pinnacle, are you not?
Oh my God. No, she isn't. Because I don't, is she? Girl, are you satisfied? Do you know what satisfaction entails? Mister, how wouldn't you know if your lady is pinnacling? Oh, jeez. This is...
Please, take any book that interests you.
The first family I worked for allowed me to be present during their children's lessons.
But I did manage to send word back to London.
Thank you for your help with the situation at Cavender House, Mr. Perhaps you could tell me more about this fine library.
I've not seen this in ages. It was a passion of mine.
You are an artist.
No. No.
Consider Michelangelo. We may know him for his great works, but...
Tell me then about this family who gave you art and reading lessons. I do intend to learn your secrets.
Et vous supposez que je ne sais pas parler en français?
My pronunciation is exquisite.
What? In what world?
Still underline your lips.
I did not even know how that would...
Focus on the lips. Isn't that a message in itself?
Si tu préfères.
You're gonna know now.
He forced you to stay in there till next year.
Well, go on then.
Uniform?
Open it.
Don't tell me it's a new uniform. She wanted a paycheck. She wants money. An increase.
There is a precedent in this household. We simply are not in the financial position to let you know how valued you are.
Please let it not be a new uniform. Please don't do that to her. Because I know that dress.
All right. There is no need to thank me. Would you please first fetch me my tea?
No, I quit. Quit, woman. Quit, Barley.
Gunters! Welcome, Martin.
There you are.
Head inside for ice cream? I must say, I could use a cool refreshment.
Is it terrible how obvious we are?
What is it exactly that...
Constant desire for one another, that...
Do you experience the...
Pinnacling?
Do you not?
We up. Ice cream all round.
You are most quiet today.
She likes to keep me close. She's my friend. Ladies in waiting.
And yet, you remain her only lady in waiting.
Being a lady in waiting is an honour.
Well, if she does not enjoy them, how can they be useful to her?
No, absolutely not.
I am nearly finished.
That is the comfortable chair. Put yourself in it. Not accustomed to leisure time, are you? Especially with the mud after the storm. Has Mr. Bridgerton been improper toward you? Mr. Bridgerton is most kind. It is important for all of us to remember our place.
I, in turn, had to post a footman from our neighbour's estate just to...
Your garden is lovely. What a delightful surprise.
And I wish to know if you were avoiding me.
Avoiding you?
You need not avoid me if you are not ready.
I am ready, but...
Oh, what? Quite excited.
Would you like to move to another subject?
Yes, please.
There is nothing like a garden in full bloom, is there?
Garden in full... That is a double entendre, my darling. That means two things. She's in full bloom. The thieves of ladies in waiting.
Lady Penwood, welcome.
He is quite clever, is he not?
Mr. Bridgerton.
You know,
May I help you with something?
I've been staring at the same wall for days. You may not condone my actions, but you will have to keep my secret. I have an idea. Come.
And how will I know if I've fixed this one if I do not try it?
Well, perhaps I prefer it this way. When it isn't...
May I have a look?
I have humiliated myself in front of you enough. Do you know how many kites I have flown? I have 7 brothers and sisters.
Whoa!
My apologies for doubting you. I have not flown a kite since I was a little girl. Oh no, I am content to observe.
I insist.
What?
You're concerned you might have a bit of fun. Go on, go on. If you do not, I will, and I'm injured.
Go, 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 go!
Do you see what I'm seeing?
I see it.
There's a kite at the end of that string.
happening between him and her. Such a thing could ruin her reputation for life.
I get it.
Such a maid in her home.
An elegantly laid table can be just as important to the success.
Exactly correct.
And do you know what? This seating plan is the best way.
The host is sat at the head of the table. The husbands of these ladies are sat next to the hostess, as well as eligible bachelors and debutantes active in the...
Do you mean that I would have to sit with Great Uncle Eli? At least the spinsters get to be the flashy silver tassel.
Thank you.
In fact, we hardly ever use the West sitting room anymore, so pinnacle. Are you speaking of...
Mother, sit down, please. Don't shy away from this conversation. You did that with your firstborn. Yes, close the door if you must, but answer the question. And don't use butterflies and bees and birds.
I did your sister Daphne something of a disservice in this, pinnacle?
Is it joyous, momentous, exhilaration?
Closeness? When you speak the same language, magical, special.
The grays and the blues and the silvers, they look good on you.
Who's there?
Is there a reason the camera is giving us access to his rotund bosom?
So I can wait here forever. What are you doing out here? Walk should take you right to where I happen to be swimming. You are finally wearing a new dress.
Sir.
You know, I would not be offended if in fact you followed me here.
To me, there was a lake nearby to which he provided directions, and...
We were.
I was not!
So you did not notice me?
I cannot help but notice you.
No. Oh, Miss Crabtree, if she sees this, it will be hell.
Later, convene.
Miss Crabtree is going to be mad.
It's a blind day in the country, is it not?
Indeed. Orders to stay out of that lake. I have tried to hold my tongue.
Oh, you need not silence you.
You bring a maid to this house, yet you do not.
Sophie has been through an ordeal. It is only right we treat her as a guest. That she is merely a friend, Mrs. Crabtree.
Oh, you may see her as a friend. Whatever there is between the two of you, you're a fine young man, Mr. Bridgerton. What is she called?
Well,
Ah, yes.
I was searching for her.
Do not let her be like one of the projects in your stud. Dedicate yourself.
Since I made room by giving you some of my old dresses, and I thought I made myself clear that discussing money with family...
I assist Mrs. Bridgerton with Lady Whistledown. Well, I can barely afford to buy anything practical to wear on my rare day off. But in spite of all that I do, I am not a member of this family.
If you believe that you will be happier in another household, you wish to leave.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Are you daring her to go? Goodbye.
Your Majesty, have you replaced Lady Bear? And they are exquisite. Your taste is... You deserve a full court.
Yes.
I believe I may have some idea of what you might need.
Oh, my God.
They are all dull. Then let me find you someone.
But you will fail.
You wager.
I believe I shall bring you someone.
Sophie,
Mr. Bridgerton.
you will be relieved to know Mrs. Crabtree gave me a clean...
For I've been thinking that I should like to return to London. I am eager to see what employment you're able to find for me.
Sophie, I apologise. It was improper.
As soon as we are on the road, we need not speak of it or this episode ever again.
Not that I do not enjoy your company, Francesca, but at Gunter's, I do not know what the pinnacle is, or means. No analogies, no sentimentalities, I just need answers. Occurs between your legs and spreads. It cannot always only be achieved through the action of love. No more similes.
Oh! It's task of selecting the right spoons. Wanted to tell you, well, I feel it would be... It has been a long time since he died.
Well, if you do not wish to...
No, I wish to very much. It's... well, there are the children. My children and they are mine. And I cannot cause them any harm.
I've had 8 children with this body, and it worked with Edmund. Will it feel like that with another? Well, how could it? I am nervous.
I want you. As long as I'm in your presence.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Lord, that was hot. Woo.
This author does believe in the power of a little. If the wind blows the wrong way.
But that's not possible, Lady Whistledown. Okay, so this is beautiful. Everything, I will start with Crabtree. I think everything that someone said we need the fan. Absolutely. I didn't pull it out for anybody, but that scene between Violet and Lord Anderson, listen, that was just poetic beauty. It was artistic. It was fantastic. Beautiful writing, beautiful acting. Violet is just Lady Bridgerton is amazing. She's just, I love her so much. I love her acting. I love her, the way she blushes, the way she speeds up her sentences when she's nervous. But let's go back to the beginning. So we see the scene with Barley. I am so on Barley's side. I think that back to how we treat people in our lives, we've thrust upon them the responsibility of being loyal to us, but we're not being loyal to them. And that is how we saw the feathering thing. I would have hoped that she would be a better woman, but clearly good manners and good comes to her very slowly. She's still in training. You know, you would think after all she's been through, after even having Penelope have that fate of, you know, marriage coming through, your daughter's Whistledown, you know, I would have thought she would have made a real improvement in her character. But let's give that arch it's much needed time for her to expand her character, because, you know, there has to be a reasonable development in anybody's attitude. You don't turn from being, I know it's only in fairy tales, you turn from being the beast into the prince, but in real life some people might need a little bit of push. It says a lot about Barley's attitude and sense of loyalty. For her to have really listened, this woman was willing to stay with the old dresses. Do you understand? And she wasn't even angry per se. She was disappointed that she couldn't get the salary increase, but she believed this woman when she said, Miss Featherton, when she said, I don't have enough money to pay you and the employees beneath you because it's going to have, and you give her your old dresses, and in that same breath you're buying out new things to replace them with. You could have taken her shopping. You could have had a proper dress mended for her. If with one of your clothes, Mrs. Like, you could have done this for her. You cannot tell me you don't have money. Your daughter is Lady Whistledown. She's selling her papers. Let's not even talk about it. I was very, very upset that she did her like that. I didn't like it. I'm glad. And she was calling her bluff. She said, I'm not going to beg you, in the thought that the woman will stay, that she really thought she was going to stay. But you know why? Because Dixon had already told her, I've turned down the other employee. So employer's offer. She had told her that you turned them down. Even before discussing it with her bosses, she said, I turned them down in the hope that if I tell you that this is what is being offering. This woman is old enough to be your older sister. I wouldn't say Mrs. Featherington's mother. No, she's old enough to be your elder sister. And she's walking, she's fetching you tea. You're calling her family. How many times have you seen Dixon sit down on that chair, Mrs. Barley? How many times have you ever seen her sitting down in that living room? Never. I've never seen it. So I'm glad that she walked away. We see the dynamic of Mr. and Mrs. Crabtree. Lovely couple, beautiful work, service to their, you know, their lord and lady, and, you know, telling him the dynamic, that this thing is not just about you. It's also about her reputation. She has a job to fix, because if she's found out that she's in the habit of sleeping with sons, what woman will want? Because the next, if she can have the son of if she can have Bridgerton, what stops her from trying to vie for my husband? That thought process, or my own sons, it always happens. So that expression is just a play on words, misinterpretation, because they're not truly walking in their authentic self. And I could see why she hid the necklace, because I think he observed it at the party. So if he saw it again, probably would have taken note of it. I don't know. I think so. I love the moment where she pulled out the weed and stained the dress. Back to old habits dying hard. Same thing with Featherington. Cannot let go of the hustle that she's been used to for some time. Agatha finding a new lady in waiting. Marvelous idea. I don't know how it's going to work. The dynamic of social status, and I love that moment where I love, even as we, I noticed that they put a lot of, with the tales of Bridgerton, Shonda Rhimes is very, I would like to see her, I like that she's sexually inclusive and racially inclusive, but also other disabilities are being brought to the forefront. And I love that. I love that we have characters, a couple that uses sign language. I love that. I would like to see more wheelchairs as well. I would like to see, maybe a blind suitor or something like that, that is very educative. I'd like to also see a really good age dynamic between suitors, not even being frowned upon, older women and younger men. Yes, why can't we have a beautiful couple like that? I thought Benedict was going to be it in last season, but it didn't work out, but that's fine. So I just love how she's introducing us to different variety of human beings, because that's what the world is all about. So we're not just getting black, white, Asian, Indian. Like, I understand that, but there's more to life than just everybody having a lead character because of races. I hope somebody falls in love with someone in a wheelchair, or falls in love with someone who is blind as well, or can't speak, and then the Bridgertons have to learn to communicate and work on their patience. And yes, everybody should get a piece of something, right? Then we come to Violet and Anderson, and I love how she was so speedy with her sentences. She was nervous. She was talking about everything a woman who has not been in, has waited a while to be in a relationship feels. And I love that she got to say her piece. But what I enjoy most about this scene is that it applies to women as they get older. I know that passion is always seemed to be something for the youth, for the young, for the 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds, but we've got 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds who want to be courted, who want romance in their life. Like, the stretch marks shouldn't be an issue, but the fact that I've had 8 children and my woo-ha might have been expanded in certain dimensions because I was giving birth is not something that should prevent me from feeling sexy or feeling beautiful. So when she was making that speech and getting everything in her heart out, I love that he was patient and he gave her his hand to calm her and said that it makes me even want you more. That thank you for letting me see you. Like, I'm not just a man. And I'm so glad that he's a good looking man. Like, we're not asking for the best prince to come off, the horse and sweep us off our feet. But, sometimes when this 60-year-old or 50-year-old women or 40-year-old women fall in love again, they're always giving them like the grouchy looking guy, as if to say that her vendeuse is unable to handle gorgeousness. No. So I'm glad that she's getting a viral, not a pot-bellied. Nothing wrong with pot bellies, but you know what I mean? Give us a variety. I don't mind. I even want to see a chubby suitor for one of the girls. Yes, or a gray beard. I love gray beards. Let me just put that out there. So, and yes, so I don't, you should have I love that she did that. I love that they gave that scene the courtesy. Let her speak her fears. Let us be aware as to what she's thinking. She doesn't want to humiliate her kids. That was at top of the list. She was worried about the changes. She's not as firm as she used to be. Maybe her thighs and her might be jiggly in some areas. Her titties might be reaching her knees. Who knows? Like, it took a corset to hold it all up. Don't be confused, Mr. Lord Anderson. When these clothes come off, certain things might be out of place. And the man looked watery. Like, he looked like he was ready to devour her and her aging bosoms. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Violet. And I can't wait for... Because you know, once you go black... I don't know. I've only been with black. But I'm so happy for her, right? Okay, so I'll head over to the comments and let's see how it's working out over there. Red Honey Tea, where did I miss? Kemi, are you planning on watching all of the episodes today? Yes, we are. Wait, you just said 4 episodes, so we just have one more. Background scenes. I will have to go after this episode. Sadly, it's been fun. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate it. A bird staring at biscuit. Yes, that was, we need the fan. Yes, we got the fan. Margaret Hill's mother would never have done that to Dixon. It's crazy. She must have more money now that all her daughters are married. Exactly. Good point. Good point. She's gotten rid of the men. She's gotten rid of the daughters. So what are you telling me? Why can't you afford to get me a new a salary? And I'm sure it's not even much, because she couldn't have been asking for double her income. So I don't know why she did that. That was just insulting. That was really insulting. I'm going to read a few more comments and then we can get back into it. Yeah, the Hills of the North and the South were humble. They never liked London society and the pretending. Yes, love is for everyone. Oh my God, Kemi, I have so many romance novels to share with you. If you want those stories, they're beautiful. I love reading. Violet is one of my favorite characters. I love that she's not just a mother character. She has so much depth. Exactly. And she has a wealth of experience. I think that her children truly underestimate her and her intelligence. And we see that over. So I love her. She's stepping out into her own. We're going into episode 4. Yes, and let me just thank every one of you again for staying with me for this 4 episodes. I know that it's a long, we've been here since 1 o'clock, so I truly appreciate your time, and it's been exciting. Okay, we're going to get back to House of Dragon next week, so thank you for showing up in spite. I just wanted to watch Bridgerton. So thank you for honoring me and staying with me. Okay.